We thought of, let's have an Arabic Oriental instrument. So we came up with the idea of putting the oud, which is equivalent instrument to the guitar. It's very Arabic, very Oriental. It represents where we come from and gives an identity to the album.
More in a dark ambience setting you for a haunting experience, just to get that whole dark vibe into the mood of the album.
This is the first song we wrote in the album, so we wanted to make it really, really, really rich and heavy and complex, yet catchy. I remember when I was writing the lead part, I had to phrase it out. I usually don't. I improvise most of my leads. It's one of my favorite songs in the album for sure.
Definitely got all the old school elements of death metal, and then you got your thrash bits in there that we've added, but really, I think we've managed to capture the NERVECELL sort of vibe in this track. It's got the best of both worlds, thrash mix with death mix. It's a great track we chose intentionally for the opening track of the album, and it's got all the best bits. Our mindset writing the song was just to have a fast live song, and it's got a very sing-along sort of chorus, but I know sing-along isn't the appropriate word to use for a genre as extreme metal, but it is one of those songs which stands out in the album because it's got a chorus that's catchy.
All of them is the thrashiest song in the album, I would say. It has the most thrash feel to it. It's got a very melodic, catchy part to it, and the chorus, again, simple, nothing too crazy. It's the most sinister song of the album. I think it's one of those songs that speaks out for itself pretty much. And in live situation, it's probably my favorite song to play because it's very dynamic. It has like a stop, like a progressive stop, and it kind of goes into this melodic part, and it's very it has like a very dramatic ending to it.
I think there's a new form of a man-made religion that's happening to this world, and what we can see through media and everything. And chaos can be a religion. So Doctrine explains it, man. What's happening right now is that people, their actions are explaining what they believe in, and this is all about chaos.
Psychogenocide is the most technical song in the album, and it's the fastest as well. It's the title track, so I wanted to make it really, stand out from the rest of the songs. It has all these kind of like spastic kind of riffs in it, and like really hooky, heavy kind of parts in between.
Imprints, actually the shortest song on the album. It just happened to be the way it is. It's a song which is a full-on groove NERVECELL song. It's a mid-paced song, but also very hooky. The riffs connect with each other pretty well. Very set for the mosh pit, I would say.
Throughout what's happening, either it's negative or positive in life, we pass through many situations and many experiences. And those experiences that we end up holding are actually things that we hold on to of what we felt before. Let it be thoughts, let it be views, and let it be even judgments or even things that have been passed on to us. We feature Carl Sanders, the man himself from Nile, to participate and do his vocals on the song. This song consists of Arabic and English lyrics. Of course, I do the Arabic and Carl Sanders represents the English lyrics. And both of us, regardless of the language, we both take, or we are both doing an act out here. I'm representing humanity as a human, and Carl Sanders is presenting evil.
Rami and I basically sat down and put what we thought was simple ideas, but amplifying the evilness in the message of the song. Groove, brutality, the dark lyrics, and you know, this is that NERVECELL sound, that Oriental passages, and you hear on the solos here and there, and the rhythm section backing it up and everything. It's just a well executed tune, and I think it's one of the best songs we've had every time we go out playing it live. So
the heaviest song of the album for sure. You know, I think it's it got this simple riff that goes on, and it's intentional because we wanted the listener to get hooked, you know, and basically get into this trance. Taste of Betrayal is the instrumental song of the album. Barney and I came up with a very simple riff to it, and we thought, you know, I'll just lock myself down in the studio and just improvise as much as I can for the solos. And it has a lot of Arabic, Oriental techniques that
not like anything you'd expect if you've been a NERVECELL fan for years. It's something that Rami and I came up while in the studio. Our listener's gone through almost half the record now. It's come to a point where he needs a little of a breather. It's got this percussion going on, which builds up the song to a climax point, which just completely take you, you know, in shock.
there was a situation that me and Barney couldn't be in the same place, so we had to go on Skype and just finalize the song. It was really interesting because we're like arguing about the parts, and like on Skype it's like, dude, check this out, and you know, like any other band would do, you know, totally spontaneous, but you know, it came out really well at the end. We're gonna throw the song last, but we decided, you know what, let's keep it before last because it came out better than what we expected.
We were rushed to write this song because we had this one more track to finish, to send to the studio for the mixing stage. It's got your black metal parts, it's got your slow bits, and it's got also your definitely the riffs where you just want to punch motherfucker out. So I think we've executed that in a rush, but I think it's what made the song what it is today.
Nature's Plague has a really cool industrial kind of intro to it, which is really loud and cool live. The song was pretty much like thrash galore, if I would say. And a lot of cool progressions and a lot of cool bits and pieces that we thought it's gonna sound killer live. Completely groovy.
I mean, this song was written to be played live, and when you see the song live, you know exactly what I'm talking about. The riffs are in your face, it's punchy, nothing too dynamic and tricky, just for every metalhead to get in the fucking pit and just go crazy. That's the sort of riff this song really has.